views and opinions expressed in this program are those of the speakers, commentators, experts, and/or host. They do not explicitly or necessarily reflect nor represent the channel's policy or the views held by the channel or broadcaster. The broadcaster or its channel cannot be held accountable for all or any views expressed during this program.
Well, good morning, good morning, good morning. This is the day that the Lord has made. And yes, we're going to rejoice and be glad in it. And I am so excited to be with you again on this wisdom tongue-tied Wisdom Wednesday. And Brother G will be joining us shortly as he is preparing to head off to work. Amen, somebody. So good morning, good morning, good morning. Do me a small favor. Let's evangelize this morning. Let's tag some folks in, like and share and comment because it's always exciting. I had a chance to speak with a friend on yesterday, and I say I noticed that every Wednesday you join Faith and Tea, and they told me they enjoy the dialogue that G brings to the table. And so part of that was, of course, us saying, let's bridge the gap. I think he's been helping some of us more seasoned folks understand a little different. Let me do my howdy doody so far this morning to Mother Margaret Feaster. God bless you. I know you were on travel on last week, but I did see every time Elder Feaster would say, and she's here with me. So God bless you, the Dean herself, to our very own Elder Richard Clark. God bless you, sir, for joining. To Pastor Fred, all the way from Kenya. God bless you. We are steady putting our stuff together so that we can come in over there in October. To my brother Charlie, God bless you. Thank you for joining this morning. As always, my brother, my brother, my brother. A lot of times people don't understand. Blood does not make you a brother. Hello, somebody. Yeah, I'm starting off early. Blood does not necessarily make you a brother. So I love him dearly. God bless everybody that's on. Listen, we used to go in the workforce. Uh, Matter of fact, I tell people I'm semi-retired right now, but in the workforce, we used to call the day, Elder Clock. We used to call this hump day. If you could get through Wednesday, then you could make it through the rest of the week. And for some of you all, today could possibly be the last day of your week because tomorrow is a holiday, Juneteenth. And so some people are going to be off tomorrow. And then if you were like me, when I was in the workforce, I used to go through the holidays and Mother Feaster, depending on when it was, I took extra days on vacation because, you can't take off. If you take off, they don't pay you for the vacation days. So you gotta put in leave. You got to use some of that leave, but you can think about it. You can end up with a nice 4 or 5 day uh, mini vacation. I'm at a place in my life where I'm telling people, hey, my brother Lewis, God bless you. Charlie, Lou is on the line this morning. God bless you, Lou. I'm in a place in my life now where I say about every 90 days, I want to go somewhere. I want to do something. And so I'm part of a travel group. And if you like traveling, you definitely need to reach out to me because I'm a part of a travel group that basically I can go anywhere in the world and not pay for my hotel. How many know that that's a lot of your cost, your hotel? And when I say anywhere in the world, anywhere in the world. A friend of mine just came back from Dubai. He only paid $1. Did you hear what I just said? Had to pay for his flight, but he only paid $1. He was over there, I think, for like 7 days. And so, but that's a story for another day. I'm just throwing that out there, that if you like traveling, if you do travel, or you should be traveling, life is too short, Charlie. I found out life is too short. And a lot of times we as a people, and when I say we, you know who I'm talking about, we work, 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 work. We do get vacation time. And guess what we do for our vacation? We work around the house, or we go to Six Flags, and pretty much your major states have a Six Flag. You go there and you call it a vacation. And then for some elder clock, I'm gonna say it. I look, y'all might jump off the line when I say that. For the deep church folks, guess what y'all do? Y'all go to the convocation, or as we would say, the convention, and you call that a vacation. That's not a vacation. You going to church. You're going to get ministered to like we did last week. You're going to revive yourself, but that's not a vacation. And so we need to, I think Pastor Brock was talking about it a couple of weeks ago. We need the proper rest. And a lot of times we are not doing that. And we sit back and we wonder, here we go, we work till we 65 and some even beyond that. And then the life expectancy, hello, somebody, is only about 77 for males. So you mean to tell me you work all your life and then you got 12 free years to enjoy yourself? So I'm just encouraging you all to start looking at it from another angle. Like I say, the feasters were on vacation last week. And you need that. You need that downtime. You need that time to relax your mind. You need that time to relax your body and regroup. So I'm doing it about every 90 days now. I'm going somewhere, not ministry, not just leaving here and going and visit family. No, I'm literally talking about going either somewhere out of the country or somewhere within the country and expanding my my knowledge on things. I was just sharing with my friend. I said let's just do a day trip. Let's fly to New York. Did you hear me, Mother Feaster? Let's fly to New York, have some lunch, look at a play, and come back home. Hello, that's living. Did you hear what I just said? Good morning, Elder Allen. God bless you. Thank you for joining this morning. I was just sharing with him, Elder Allen, that we don't rest enough. We don't travel. We don't do vacations enough, and it's something that we need to start really looking at. We need to relax our mind and regroup. So I'm encouraging you, while I'm waiting on G to come on, I'm encouraging you all to do a reevaluation. You know what I'm saying? And really look at your schedule. You can do it. I've come to the conclusion we do what we want to do. I'm convinced anything that we want to do, we do. And sometimes we're looking at the people across the street and wondering how they're enjoying life. And the reason they're enjoying it because they've made that decision. And that's what I'm sharing with us today. It has nothing to do with one's religion, one's salvation, or anything. God didn't just put us here on earth just to work. God didn't put us here on earth just to go to church. You got to balance yourself. And I guarantee you, if you do that, you'll be a much nicer person. Some of us walk around with attitude simply because we're tired. And it looks like the world is constantly closing in on us. Look like sometimes, Charlie, the month is longer than your money. But if we just reevaluate, I guarantee you, we could have a much more. I refuse to leave this earth and not enjoy the remainder of my time. I'm just not going to do it. So I'm. God bless you, Elder Robin Smith. Robin Smith. God bless you. So I'm encouraging you all. If you're on the faith and team, you're going to hear me talk about it. You're going to hear me telling you that my sister Angel Reed is a travel agent. You're going to hear me talk about the feasters. They're travel agents. They put trips together. They put cruises together. Do some stuff with your family. Enjoy life. And I guarantee you, you'll become a better Christian. Believe it or not, I'm telling. I know I'm speaking gospel this morning. Y'all better hope G hurry up and get on here because I know I'm throwing some stuff out there this morning for you all. You will become a better Christian. Elder Clark, did you hear what I just said? Just by enjoying yourself, by balancing yourself, by doing other things other than work and going to church. I'm not saying don't go to church. By no means am I saying that. Hey, G just popped on. Let me get him on. I think he told me, he said, Dad, I got something for you. So let me get him on here right fast. And I'm going to turn it over to him. G, you are on. What's going on? Good morning, sir.
Good morning. I'm not about to stay on though. I just wanted to come
Okay.
on and
Yeah.
let you know that why I wasn't on, but my mouth hurt, so
I know. Yeah.
I yeah.
Yeah.
So
Yeah.
I
Yeah.
I
We got
my
to.
phone was dead, so I wasn't even about to get on, but I got I out of respect, I at least wanted to, I knew you knew, but so let the platform
Yeah.
know. But I'm not about to stay on my mouth.
Okay.
This
Yeah.
even talking hurt.
Okay.
But
Well,
I get it
we're
pulled
gonna pray.
tomorrow. I get it pulled tomorrow. So
Yeah, we're gonna pray for you, G, that you make it through the day, and
yeah,
and tomorrow you're going to get
the
going to the
extracted.
dentist. Yep,
Yeah.
yep. So we appreciate you for popping in, and I guess look, it's on me today. So look, you can pop off if you
Yeah.
want, or you can
So
stay on if that's.
you got to hold it down for me.
I got you. I got you. No problem. That's. I mean, I can sit in the big chair every once in a while. I look. I know a boatload of them come on just for you. So they're gonna have to hear me. They're gonna have to hear me today. Look, G, tell them stay on. Say stay on for my dad. So,
Right, right. Yeah, yeah. Don't go nowhere.
yeah. Don't do my dad like that. Stay on. You know what I'm saying? But yeah, we definitely gonna be praying for you. You did mention that, and you're getting it done on tomorrow. So that's
Thank God.
yeah. Well, G, and I'll say this, and I'll say it. Everybody know I do insurance and stuff like that. I tell people, listen, you owe yourself. You take care of yourself.
Hmm.
I tell people for the last couple of weeks I've been going to the doctor. I have this cough that I sing that I can't get rid of. Matter of fact, I have to go get an X-ray on probably tomorrow or Friday. But you still have to take care of yourself. So going back to what I was saying earlier, G, I was telling them that we have to rest and take vacations and enjoy life. Also, you have to balance yourself out. I mean,
Hmm.
what the Bible speaks of in this sense, and I'm a work with it. But it says, "What does it profit a man to gain the whole world and yet lose his soul?" So
Hmm.
you work, you work, you work, you work, you work, you accumulate all this money. You accumulate all
Hmm.
this money. You forget about church because you're working so hard. You forget about taking vacations because you know what you're saying? As soon as I get this amount, I can do this, I can do that, I can do the other. And when you look up, you out of here. Because
Hmm.
one thing I tell people, especially when I'm talking about life insurance, death is something we can't predict, nor can we postpone. And so when
Hmm.
you understand that, you have to balance yourself out. Excuse me, you have to balance yourself out. So what do? You look at your calendar, and I was using as an example, tomorrow's a holiday. So if you had some holiday time, what you would do is take you getting tomorrow off as a holiday for some people. Some people it's not a holiday, but for those that have the holiday, then you would take off Friday. So now you got you could actually leave out somewhere tonight. You got
Hmm.
Thursday, Friday, Saturday, and don't have to fly back into Sunday night. And
Hmm.
now you've gotten about 4 days of just yourself doing whatever you want. Went to a play, went to the amusement park, whatever you wanted to do. Now you
Hmm.
can start back off again. And when you look back up, guess what? You got another holiday coming. So it's about using the system to benefit yourself, and at the same time, um, looking out for yourself. Because I'm convinced, Javarius, that when you are relaxed and everything, then everything else falls into place. A lot of folks are walking around upset and mad at the world, and mainly just because they're tired. Tired
Mm,
of look like every time they turn around, here you go, they're working and seem like every time they turn around and go to the mailbox, it's a bill there. Well, part
mm,
of it, you created it, so you got to pay it. But at the same time, just relaxing a little bit, going on a vacation. And here's the thing: depending on what state you are, you don't have to go a lot of places.
mm,
In other words, you don't necessarily have to go out of the state to enjoy just being relaxed. And then sometimes, listen, here you go, just get you a hotel room and have a spa day. I'm trying to
mm,
help somebody today, because guess what? If you balance your life out, trust me, you will make all those around you a lot more happier, because guess what? You'll be happy. And so with that being said, I'm just saying, let's do more for ourselves, because uh, Charlie says a peace of mind. He know what I'm talking about. Charlie go on vacation. Charlie go to Florida. He stay down there. I think they put him out of Florida. He stayed down there so long. And it's just about balancing yourself. Yes, we all know that we have to work. We all know that we have to take care of responsibilities. But I guarantee you that you could refocus some things, uh, change some things around, cut corners on this side, and save for that rainy day. I'm gonna tell y'all what I did. I have an ATM machine, where it's a little bank, on my dresser, and every month I try to put $300 to $500 in that machine. Yeah, it's sitting on my dresser. Gee, don't move my ATM machine. But you got to put a card in it. You got to put your PIN number, and it actually counts what's in there. And my goal is between now and Christmas to save $5,000. Now that's my personal goal. I'm just saying that's something that I'm saying that to say that if you focus on doing something for yourself. That's all. That's really what I'm saying. Going back to what Charlie is saying, a peace of mind. Don't work to the point where when you look up, you can't even enjoy yourself. And so I commend. I know this for a fact that the feasters go somewhere every year. They go on cruises too. I commend that. I know my sister Angel goes on probably 3 to 4 to 5 cruises. All you got to do is say boo. I know Charlie will agree that you say boo, and they will put a cruise together. I'm just saying, let's reevaluate. We just came off of a mighty, when I say mighty move of God last week at the Lord's house with the Kingdom Fellowship Assemblies International uh, um, convocation. And for most of us, and I've got Lady Allen on here, I got Lady Robin Smith, both of them are elders. They can vouch for me. I know all of us are tired. I mean, because we put in the work. We're the headquarters church, and we had to put in the work. And you know what? I'm getting ready to take me a couple of days. Guess what? To just relax myself, get myself back revved up so that I can be more effective in not only the kingdom, but within my household, within the people that I come in contact with. Because I just believe that when you're happy, then your surroundings, the people around you, are much happier. And so, with that being said, let's all focus on being a better me, being a better you. I don't know why I'm going this way this morning, but I know I'm helping somebody, because somebody's probably been thinking when the last time they actually took a vacation, when's the last time they actually just sat and did something that they wanted to do. Even if it's just sitting down and being able to read a book, turning your phone off, just shutting everybody else out so that you can relax yourself and regroup, because I believe that when you're the best of you, everybody else will feel the effects. And so I want to encourage each and every one of you all to reevaluate where you are. Once again, not talking about cutting church out or anything like that. I'm saying just reevaluate where you are. If you work hard, I got a cousin that says if you work hard, you should play hard. And I agree with that. So with me, like I say, every 90 days, my goal is to take me 3 to 5 days to decompress so that I can be more effective in everything that I do. I'm getting ready to, for my year, I share with people, I've actually only worked from October to January, and then I kind of like just maintain what I do. But then in the month of June and July, I have to gear up. I have to get recertified and get ready for October to January. Those other times, I'm going to make sure that I'm doing me, downtime, helping myself so I can be effective. What good would it be for me to work all hard and then go to Kenya to Pastor Fred now and can't be effective over there because I'm so tired? Not going to happen. So I'm just encouraging everybody. Good morning, Elder Russell. I'm just encouraging everybody to reevaluate where you are. Because here's the other side of that. You think you're real important on your job. I'm telling you, you're not. Yeah, you heard it come straight out of my mouth. I didn't stutter when I said it. You're not as important on your job as you think. Get sick and see don't the jobs keep working. Matter of fact, pass away. And before your funeral, they've already posted your job. So I'm just saying, let's take a step back. The day is I'm encouraging you in the sense of looking out for yourself. If don't nobody else tell you, I'm telling you, look out for yourself. And what does that mean? That now I'm going to evaluate how I spend my time. Yes, I know I have to work. Yes, I'm going to church. Yes, I've got family. But guess what? I'm gonna have some me time. And what does that consist of? For some people, it is a vacation. For some people, it's just calming down, turning phones off, and doing whatever. But everybody deserves that. And don't let nobody fool you otherwise, because if you think that the world really revolves around you, you will just work yourself to where you're not effective for anybody. So today, what did I say? Today, we're going to reevaluate. We're halfway through the year. We're going to look at the calendar, and we're some of you all. This is how I'm helping you. Some of you all are going to look at the calendar and look at the holidays and take your leave time and add them with these holidays, so you can get 3, 4, maybe sometimes 5 days off without using all of your holiday time. I mean, all your vacation time, but yet being able to just pop in somewhere, a small trip here, a downtown trip just to the hotel, and and have a spa day. But you owe it to yourself. And I guarantee you, you will be more effective. Matter of fact, when you come back from that and you go back to work, you'll have a smile on your face. And guess what they say? What did you do? You just look different. Even the people at church, you look so different. You look refreshed because you owe it to yourself. I'm not gonna hold y'all any longer. G as had popped in, and like I say, we want to pray for him. He's got to get a tooth pulled tomorrow, and he's a baby. So I probably got to have nurses around the clock and all that for him. Don't y'all tell him I said that, but yeah, he's getting a tooth pulled on tomorrow. He did go to work today, so want to keep him in prayer. I want to keep all of you all in prayer. Hopefully that I encourage somebody today to do some me time. Do some me time. You owe it to yourself. I guarantee you'll thank me later. Listen, you all have a phenomenal rest of the day. You don't want to miss this coming Friday. I've got Overseer Arnell Marshall out of Baltimore. that's going to be our inspirational speaker. And we've had two outstanding. We started the month off with our very own prelay and pastor, Bishop Eugene Taylor, and then Elder Tavares Taylor, the son, the general secretary of the Kingdom Fellowship Assemblies International, was last week. And so this coming Friday, we're going to have uh, Overseer Arnell Marshall, and then we're going to finish it out with Bishop Christopher Walker. So come back on this coming Friday. As I always tell people, no, that's not your Sunday service. That's just to get you revved up for the weekend. Because once again, I've got another busy weekend, and that's why I say I'm going to get me some me time. I'm going to get me some vacation time. I love you all with not some of my heart, but with all my heart. Have a phenomenal rest of the day for those that out there on the workforce. Uh, and even with that, make sure that while you're working, that you get a snack, that you drink some water, and that you be the best that you can be. Because guess what? Folks are looking at you. And if we're going to win people to the kingdom, we got to do our part. I love each and every one of you all, and I will see you again on Friday. God bless. Be safe and have a phenomenal rest of the day.